Online tutor. Today we shall be looking at mathematics. Now we have a question on the board. We are asked to solve for x in this particular equation. Okay, so we are having square root x plus 3 minus 4, another square root again, x minus 1 equals 1. Now how do we find the value of x in this equation? Let us go. Now let's write the question out. Square root x plus 3 minus 4 square root x minus 1 equals 1. Now, what is the first step? Remember, we're having a bigger square root and then a smaller square root. So the first step here is to square both sides of the equation. Is that right? So in this case, it's going to become square root x plus 3 minus 4 square root x minus 1 equals 1 raised to the power of 2. So I have squared both sides of the equation. Okay, now this square root and this 2 goes off, so I'm having x plus 3 minus 4 root x minus 1. Now 1 raised to the power of 2 is still 1, so I'm having 1 here. Is that clear? Good. Now I can take or bring minus 4 root x minus 1 to this side of the equation, and this 1, okay, to this side of the equation. So I'll be having x plus 3. Now if this one comes here, minus 1. Is that clear? Now this one is going to the other side of the equation. It becomes 4 root x minus what? Minus 1. Okay. Now this becomes x plus 3 minus 1 is what? Is 2. Okay. Equals 4 root x minus what? Minus 1. Now, at this point now, what do I do? Okay, now, I'm going to square both sides of the equation. The same thing I did here. All right, so I will square both sides of the equation. It becomes x plus 2, okay, which is the power of 2, equals 4 root x minus 1, okay, which is the power of 2. So I've squared both sides of the equation. All right. So at the end of the day now it becomes what? Now this now, okay, can be written as x plus 2, all right, x plus 2. Now remember that these 2 also, as a square here, affect the 4. So easier with understanding. So this can be written as 4 raised to the power of 2, okay, brackets open, root x minus 1 raised to the power of 2. All right. So from here, x times x is x squared. X times 2 is plus 2x. Now 2 times x is plus 2x. 2 times 2 is 4 equals 4 squared is 16. All right. Now this 2 and this square root goes off. I'm having x minus what? Minus 1. Is that clear? So at the end of the day, I'm having x squared plus 2x plus 2x gives us 4x plus 4. Right? Now equals 16 times x is 16x, 16 times 1 is 16. All right, so I'm bringing 16x to this side and minus 16 to this side of the equation. So I'm having x squared, all right, x squared plus 4x, all right, then minus 16x, okay, then plus this 4, all right, minus 16 comes in, becomes plus 16 equals what? Equals 0. So this becomes x squared. 4x minus 16x will give us what? Minus what? 12x. Then 4 plus 16 gives us what? 20 equals what? 0. Now we are having a quadratic what? Equation. All right. Now this becomes x squared. All right. So two values. And when I multiply them, I will get plus 20x squared. When I add them or subtract them, I'm getting what? Minus what? Minus 12x. That would be what? 10 and 2. All right. So this can be written as minus 10x. Right, minus 2x plus 20 equals what? 0. Is that clear? So I'll put them what inside the brackets. Okay, so what is common down here? X is common, so I'm bringing out x. There is x minus 10 is left here. Don't forget. Okay, so x is common, so x is left here minus what? Minus 10. Now look at this minus sign. What is common down here? That is 2. Okay, so bring out this x. Right, minus, take note, so minus times minus becomes what? Becomes plus. All right, is equal to what? Is equals to 0. So at the end of the day now, I'm going to be having x minus 10, all right, and x minus 2 is equal to what? To 0. Is that clear? So this becomes either x minus 10 equals to 0, x is equals to minus 10 becomes plus 10, or x minus 2 is equals to 0. Minus 2 comes here, it becomes what? Plus 2. Am I communicating? So this is what our answer. So the value of x in this particular what equation, okay, is what? 10 and what? And 2.